Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, First Look Breakdown. Intro hook. What if Supergirl wasn't the cheerful hero you've all... What if her next adventure took her across the darkest corners of the galaxy on a mission fueled by pain, loss, and revenge? Well, DC Studios has finally unveiled the first official look at Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, and fans are already calling it one of the boldest superhero projects ever attempted. The newly released image gives us our first glimpse of Kara Zor-El as she begins an epic interstellar journey unlike anything we've seen before in the DC universe. And if the source material is any indication, this movie could completely redefine Supergirl for a new generation. So what does the first look reveal? Why is everyone talking about the darker tone? And how will this film connect to DC's ambitious future plans? Let's break it all down. Main story. For decades, Supergirl has often lived in the shadow of Superman. While Clark Kent has been portrayed as the ultimate symbol of hope, Kara Zor-El has sometimes struggled to find her own identity on the big screen. But that appears to be changing in a major way. The first official look at Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, reveals a heroine who is far more battle-tested, emotionally scarred, and determined than previous versions. Instead of focusing on Earth-based adventures, the story takes Kara into deep space, where she becomes involved in a dangerous quest driven by vengeance. The film is inspired by the critically acclaimed comic series of the same name, written by Tom King. Fans of the comic know that this isn't your typical superhero story. It's a cosmic western, a revenge tale, and a deeply personal journey all wrapped into one. At the center of the story is a young alien girl whose father has been murdered by a ruthless criminal. Seeking justice, she turns to Supergirl for help. What begins as a simple request soon evolves into a galaxy-spanning pursuit filled with danger, heartbreak, and difficult choices. The newly released image captures that tone perfectly. Instead of bright colors and optimistic imagery, the first look emphasizes a rougher, grittier atmosphere. The setting feels vast, lonely, and unpredictable. This isn't the comfortable world of Metropolis. This is a harsh universe where survival isn't guaranteed. And Kara is right in the middle of it. Why this version is different? One of the most fascinating aspects of this movie is how it reimagines Supergirl's origin and emotional journey. Unlike Superman, who grew up on Earth surrounded by love and support, Kara experienced Krypton's destruction in a much more traumatic way. According to the comic inspiration, she actually witnessed the collapse of her home world before eventually arriving on Earth. That experience left deep emotional scars. It's a perspective that separates her from Superman and gives her story a unique emotional weight. James Gunn and the new DC leadership have repeatedly emphasized that they want each hero in their universe to feel distinct. And Supergirl may become one of the clearest examples of that philosophy. Rather than simply being female Superman, she is being portrayed as a complex individual shaped by tragedy, resilience, and difficult experiences. That's a direction many fans have been hoping to see for years. The new DC Universe connection. Of course, this movie is also important because it plays a major role in the future of the DC Universe. DC Studios is currently rebuilding its entire cinematic franchise. Following the launch of the new era, every project is being carefully designed to fit into a larger interconnected story. Supergirl is expected to become one of the franchise's key characters moving forward. That means the events of this film could have major consequences for future DC movies and television projects. The success of Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, could help establish the cosmic side of the DC universe, introducing new worlds, alien civilizations, and interstellar conflicts. And if audiences respond positively, we may see even more space-based adventures in the years ahead. Why fans are excited? The excitement surrounding this project isn't just about the visuals. It's also about the source material. Tom King's comic received widespread praise for its emotional storytelling, breathtaking artwork, and fresh perspective on Supergirl. Many readers consider it one of the best Supergirl stories ever written. By adapting that storyline, DC Studios is signaling that it wants to prioritize strong storytelling over formulaic superhero action. Fans are hoping the film will preserve the emotional depth that made the comic so memorable. There's also excitement surrounding the movie's unique tone. While many superhero films focus on saving the world, this story is more intimate. It's about grief, it's about justice, and it's about discovering who you truly are when faced with impossible choices. Those themes could make Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, stand out in an increasingly crowded superhero landscape. What the first look tells us. Even though the first look only offers a brief glimpse, it provides several important clues. First, the filmmakers appear committed to capturing the comic's epic cosmic aesthetic. Second, the darker visual style suggests that the emotional intensity of the source material will remain intact. And third, Kara herself appears confident, hardened, and ready for the challenges ahead. This isn't a rookie hero learning the ropes. This is someone who has already endured tremendous loss and is prepared to confront whatever the universe throws at her. That maturity could make her one of the most compelling protagonists in the new DC universe. Final thoughts. The first look at Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, may only be a small preview, but it's already generating enormous excitement across the superhero community. From its darker tone and cosmic setting to its emotionally driven story, everything we've seen so far suggests that this won't be a conventional superhero movie. Instead, it promises to be a powerful journey through space, loss, revenge, and redemption. If DC Studios delivers on that promise, Supergirl could emerge as one of the franchise's most important and beloved characters. And judging by this first glimpse, Kara Zor-El's next adventure may be unlike anything we've seen before. Outro. What do you think about the first look at Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow? Are you excited for this darker version of Supergirl? Do you think it could become one of DC's best movies? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest entertainment and superhero news. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.